Fever is often viewed negatively, associated with discomfort, chills, and body aches. We tend to reach for medications to suppress it, assuming that it's just an unwelcome symptom. But have you ever wondered if fever might actually be doing you a favor? It turns out, fever is one of the body's most ancient and effective defenses against illness. In this video, we'll explore why fever isn't something to fear, but rather a sign that your body is fighting back in a powerful way. The science behind fever, a natural defense. Fever is a natural response triggered when your body detects an infection. It's your immune system's way of fighting off invaders, bacteria, viruses, and other harmful pathogens. But why does it work? Imagine the microorganisms trying to infect your body as invaders seeking to conquer your internal world. For any microbe, your body temperature is a critical factor, and raising it during an infection puts them at a severe disadvantage. Consider your body's normal temperature, around 37 degrees or 98.6 degrees. This temperature range is far from arbitrary. It's been honed over millions of years to keep you healthy and combat threats like fungi, which can thrive in cooler environments. The temperature of your body is set just high enough to make you resilient to these harmful microbes while still allowing you to function optimally. Fever, therefore, is not a mere byproduct of illness, but an intentional act by your body to alter the environment and fight back. Fever, the body's heat strategy. When pathogens enter your body, they begin their attack, trying to replicate quickly. Your body responds by raising its internal temperature, effectively creating a heat zone, where bacteria and viruses can't survive. This temperature shift is controlled by pyrogens, chemicals that send signals to the brain to activate the fever response. Your body then begins to shiver, a mechanism that generates heat, while blood vessels constrict to conserve heat. As the body's internal temperature increases, energy is diverted from other bodily functions, leading to the classic symptoms of fever: chills, sweating, and fatigue. Despite feeling uncomfortable, this is actually the body's way of forcing the infection to slow down and allowing your immune system to gain the upper hand. The immune system at work. Fever doesn't just heat things up, it also strengthens your immune system's ability to combat infections. While other systems in your body might suffer during fever, your immune cells are actually more efficient at higher temperatures. Neutrophils, macrophages, and killer T cells, key players in your body's defense mechanism, are activated more quickly when the temperature rises. These immune cells work in overdrive to combat infections, consuming pathogens and critical resources that microbes need to survive. Think of your body as a battlefield. While the infection is under attack, your immune system is better equipped to deal with the stress of the heat. Bacteria, for instance, can't replicate as easily under higher temperatures, and viruses, like the rhinovirus that causes the common cold, are also highly sensitive to the heat. Why fever is effective? The evolutionary perspective. Fever has been around for millions of years, and it has evolved as a defense mechanism that works across multiple species. But why has it persisted throughout evolution? The answer lies in the way fever disrupts the evolutionary cycle of pathogens. If microbes were to adapt to higher temperatures, they would become heat-resistant. But this creates a new challenge for them. Their ability to infect new hosts becomes compromised. New, healthy hosts are simply too cool for them to thrive, which creates an evolutionary dilemma. This heat resistance is a disadvantage, and over time, pathogens that adapted to higher temperatures would struggle to spread. Fever, therefore, remains an effective strategy to disrupt the microbial world. The dilemma of medications. Even though fever is a natural defense, many people turn to medications like ibuprofen or acetaminophen to lower their body temperature. This practice is widespread, but it raises the question: does suppressing a fever actually help you recover faster? While it's true that medication can alleviate discomfort, there is little evidence that fever reduction leads to quicker healing. In fact, for most mild fevers, allowing the body's natural defense mechanisms to work is actually beneficial. However, for those who are seriously ill, elderly, or pregnant, managing fever becomes more complicated. Extreme fever can be dangerous, and in these cases, medication might be necessary to prevent complications. The real world. Should you let fever run its course? The decision to suppress or embrace a fever depends on several factors. If you are otherwise healthy and your fever is not dangerously high, it may be wise to let your body do its job. While you may feel miserable, you can rest easy knowing that your immune system is hard at work and the infection is under stress. On the other hand, if you're feeling overwhelmed or in pain, taking a painkiller can help you feel better, but it may slightly reduce the effectiveness of your immune system. A key takeaway: fever is a sign that your body is working hard to fight off an infection. By supporting it through rest and hydration, you can recover faster and more effectively. Conclusion: the power of fever. The next time you feel feverish, don't reach for that medication immediately. Instead, understand that fever is your body's way of fighting back, and often it's working in your favor. However, always listen to your body and consult with a doctor if you have concerns. Fever is not just a symptom. It's a vital part of your immune system's arsenal in the battle against illness.